join us all, student community around the world. Join us all, so excited for the Bonnie Show. Campus, staff, and families too. Feels like I'm right here with you. Under your amazing roof, your amazing roof. Show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, Camp Barney Medics. This is Michael Drucker coming to you live from under our amazing roof on the 540 acres of Camp Barney in Cleveland, Georgia. I am thrilled to be joined for our final episode of Under Your Amazing Roof by a very special co-host tonight, Anna Wilson, who is under her amazing roof in New Orleans, Louisiana. Good evening, Anna. How are you tonight?
Hi, Michael. I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here with you.
So glad you can join us. Can you tell us how you have kept busy during the COVID-19 pandemic?
Absolutely. I go to Tulane in New Orleans, like you said, but I went home to Charlotte, North Carolina for a while. So I just stayed home with my family, finished up school, and then we actually got a new puppy this summer. His name is Remy. He's very cute. So I basically hung out with him all day, every day for all of quarantine.
What kind of puppy is Remy?
He's a pit bull lab mix. So he's just really precious and adorable.
And how did you pick the name Remy?
It's kind of funny, but he's named after Remy the Rat from Ratatouille.
That sounds awesome. Can you tell everybody in the audience tonight how many years you went to Camp Barney?
Yes, I went to Camp Barney for 11 years.
Wow. How many on as a camper and how many on staff?
4 on staff and 7 as a camper. So I started in Showroom.
When we talk about you as a camper, what did you learn about yourself as a camper at Camp Barney that influences you today?
I think that my time as a camper at camp really just taught me a lot about confidence and facing my fears. I feel like growing up in my cabin, we had a lot of energy and a lot of different personalities, and I really learned how to thrive off the energy of others and build myself up and build other people up. And I think that influences me every single day of my life.
That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm sure there are so many other things that impact you on a daily basis, but thank you for sharing those. You were last on staff last summer. Tell everybody what position you held last summer.
Last summer, I was SIT unit head with Taylor Bashik. We were co's.
So cool. So tell us, please share with you how you tried to impact the SITs as the SIT unit head last summer, and in reverse, kind of how the SITs impacted you during the summer.
Yeah. Being SIT unit head was the biggest honor ever to me because SIT year was my absolute favorite year as a camper. And to have the opportunity to impart the same experience on other people was so exciting to me. So I just really went into it with the idea of trying to SIT year is a very independent year, and there's a lot that you do on your own. You're on rotations every day by yourself, and then we come back together as a unit every night. And I really tried to push my campers to develop their independence and give them the space to kind of grow and be confident on their own in a camp setting, because you're changing from being with a cabin all the time to being in charge of a cabin or being in charge of whatever group it is. And I tried to just lead by example and push them to grow, and they affected me in so many ways. They taught me about flexibility and growth. Watching them all grow over the summer was unbelievable, and even now to hear from them and hear how things are going, it just reminds you that there's always room to grow, and as people we just have to be flexible and learn from our mistakes and learn from each other. And they just were the most fun ever. And we were just silly, and they reminded me like how to feel like I was like I'm not even much older than them, but like I felt like I was 16 again when I was with them. They just like were the most fun ever.
Well, I had firsthand experience. As you know, my youngest child, Evie, was a sit last summer with you and Taylor, and she learned so much from both of you and had such a wonderful experience as a sit last summer. So thank you so much for everything you did for the sits, but especially for my Evie,
Oh,
because she loved it.
you know, I love Abby.
So I know you studied abroad in Buenos Aires last year as a student at Tulane University. Can you tell us a little about your experience and how studying abroad impacted your life since then?
Yeah. Wow. It was an unbelievable experience. I don't know if you remember, but I left camp about a week early to go. And it was a whirlwind to be like ripped out of camp and like thrown on a plane to Argentina, where I like barely spoke Spanish. And it was just like, go for it. So it was crazy, super challenging, but so rewarding in a lot of ways. I am a Spanish minor, so I wasn't fluent before I left, but if you go to South America, you kind of will learn, you just pretty much figure it out when you're there. Like you learn words as you go, people don't understand you, and then eventually they sort of figure it out. So it was really challenging because all my classes were completely in Spanish. I lived with a Spanish host family, and everything was full immersion. But it was so incredible because by the end of it, I was fluent, and it was just really cool. Like the last like trip I went on was to northern Argentina, to this rural town called Jujuy, where like not a soul speaks English. Like it is deep in the desert of Argentina, and we had no cell service. And my friends and I got by completely on Spanish and by talking to the locals, and that was just like such a like fulfilling moment to really realize that I have like grown so much from that experience. Those are really cool because I actually have cousins in Argentina. Um, and it was great because I got to spend the high holidays with them, and they had me over for Shabbat a lot, and it like allowed me to like experience what Jewish life is in Argentina and in Buenos Aires. It was just an amazing experience. I'm so grateful that I was there for semester, and COVID like didn't cut my experience short. I feel so bad for everyone that had that happen to them.
Well, I'm glad you made it through COVID partially in Argentina. We are very thankful for you sharing all those thoughts with us tonight, and we're even more thankful that you're co-hosting the final Under Your Amazing Roof with us tonight. Um, do you have anything else that you want to share with us before we move on with the show?
I just want to say thank you guys for having me. It's so exciting to be here. I miss camp a lot. I'm like everyone I'm sure does. And I just think that all of these under your amazing roofs, and I've been watching a lot of the alumni events and everything, I think have shown how strong the camp community is. And every time one of these happens, everyone's just reconnecting in such an important way. And I think it's amazing that we've been able to like cultivate this community even when we're miles and miles away. I'm in a different time zone, like we're all over the place, and we still come together. And I think that's so special.
Well, I couldn't have said it any better, so I'm not going to even try. Thank you, Anna. Let's have a fun show tonight.
Yeah.
Um, the Camp Barney team and everyone who has participated in Under Your Amazing Roof this summer has had an amazing time preparing and putting on the show. We thought we would do something special tonight and show you some highlights from each of the episodes of Under Your Amazing Roof. So without further ado, please enjoy the following.
Announcements!
Announcements.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams.
Don't touch me, won't touch you. Sweet good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would.
We need the sunshine out of the falling rain. We need the hope for you tomorrow. Feel like you're one more time. We need the sunshine out of the falling rain. We need the hope for you tomorrow. Feel like you're people say that the tree of loving shine on me again. Knows all the bad comes the river of suffering. Shine on me again. So we need the sunshine out of the falling rain. We need a hope for you tomorrow. And feel like love again one more time.
Can you recognize it? Sometimes I lay under the moon, and I thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kids, singing songs about the Southland. I miss Alabama once again. I sing, let's hear it, guys. Sweet home Alabama, roll tide, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you.
Raise it up. This is the hope that holds us. Hatikva, Hatikva. The hope that will last forever. This is the hope that holds us together. Hatikva. The hope is still real. Y'all having a good time out there tonight, Barney? I sure am. When we come together and we share this kind of energy, it doesn't matter where we are, because we are all together in this space, in this place, right now. From generation to generation, thousands of people, like when I say thousands, I mean hundreds of thousands, literally millions of people, have hoped and dreamed that they could live in this sliver of time that we live in, when we can say that we have an Israel. We can say that we have safe places to sing and to celebrate and to raise our voices, just like we're doing here tonight.
Shalom aleinu, Orevo shalom aleinu, Orevo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam. Orevo shalom aleinu, Orevo shalom aleinu, Orevo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu, ve'al kulam. Salam, salam, salam.
shack to look like it back. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Where were you last Friday night while I was lying in jail? Walking the streets with another damn ain't even go for my bell. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Go lay around the shack till the get back. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Go lay around the shack till the get back. Rolling my sweet baby's arms.
Wow, that was super fun to watch. And if you missed any of our programming this summer or just want to watch something again, please go to campbarney.org/summer 2020 for the entire library of Camp Barney's Summer 2020 virtual programming.
That was a really awesome highlight reel of Under Your Amazing Roof. I think we can all agree we've had a pretty great summer of virtual programming. But when there are highlights, there are always amazing bloopers. Although our CBM staff are talented, it wasn't always natural to show that talent virtually. Please enjoy these bloopers from us figuring this out as we went this summer.
This one might not make the cut.
You of course know that I'm going to edit that out. I mean,
I thought it was worth a try.
1, 2, 3. Hi from
Arts and Crafts.
Wait,
I did the
let's
wrong
do it
thing.
again.
Oh god. I think that's like the audio equivalent of how this year has gone. Just like,
Babe, you have to cut this part.
We want the pigeon body. The dog. Dave, can you edit it out? I will say it again.
Dave, cut.
Hey, I'm Johnny from. Can we start over, man?
Oh, I've been playing this all wrong. Oh no.
Not going back.
So you put your fingers down. If it is
Dude,
not,
I'm following the rules you put.
I know. I totally messed this thing up.
Somebody guy said something else.
Anyone who doesn't share that thing in common puts down one of their fingers.
Big whoops.
Dave, cut this stuff. Okay.
crap. Can we do it over?
Angela.
Okay.
This is where the fire goes out. No, this is where we edit it together and make it look like it's one continuous thing. It never went out.
And this part's not going to make the cut either.
hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
She photobombed us, Zoom bombed us.
Am I not supposed to be in here?
No, who even invited you?
I know, I'm a special guest coming in with a surprise cameo, Lisa.
Oh my
White.
God. Oh my God, it's so funny. I'm in the office with Courtney.
We are live on Facebook right now, Lisa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lisa!
That's her instinct. That is her instinct.
Oh my God. I can breathe in these masks.
I
Sorry.
think that was Dave's way to tell you not to swear, and you did it immediately.
Can you delete it? Isn't there a delete button? Delete it. Okay, bye, Lisa.
On the internet forever. Well, that was Ain't No Bugs on Me. And we sure are glad that there ain't no bugs on us right now.
but we could have bugs on us if we can ever go out again. That was Yona Mountain Stream Bag. Band. How was that? Take two.
No, Dave, edit it out. I was kidding. I'm sorry. It's not true what I said. So, or maybe it is true. I don't know anymore.
Flowers, perhaps? I couldn't figure that one out.
They've got this.
Very similar to the chair on this postcard.
Was it just not picking up your hand? Oh, okay.
Literally 1 inch to the right makes, oh, there it is.
That's not gonna work either, huh?
So next, you gotta pick your string color. Oh my gosh! Okay, so I'm gonna pick some of the strings that fell to the ground. And then another wingspan. It fell to the ground, but that's okay. And I'm gonna do the same for the black. I'm gonna grab the wingspan. It broke. And that's what you're gonna use when you put it into, broke.
That was amazing.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
That was hilarious. You are fantastic.
Dígate aleluya. Dígate aleluya.
Atacita, aleluya.
Dígate aleluya. Dave cut this part.
Hey, please cut this video. Everything.
Yeah, you're right. That's not going to make the cut.
Well, we have come to a very special segment of our show. This week is a very special week for these very special people. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday this week. Please join us as we celebrate these very special people and their very special birthdays, Camp Barney style, as Moore and Shiraz do a very special birthday dance that they debuted during our virtual Israel Day earlier this week. Well, before we begin the Havdalah service, I would first like to thank our fabulous co-host tonight, Anna Wilson. Everyone who played a part under your amazing roof this summer, including all of our guest co-hosts, are extremely talented Israeli song leaders, Dedi Paz, Matanagami, and Tala Fassi, Jody Goldberg for her work on our weekly activity guides, our producers, our amazing producers, Dave Weinberg and Emily Shapiro, and our director, our very special director, Jim Mittenthal.
Now, please stay tuned for a very special Havdalah service led by our amazing alumni, Adam Cohen, Michelle Krebs Levy, Matt Waldman, my Gibberim unit head, and some very special Camp Barney guests.
Hi, everyone. We really hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And we'll be ready for our final Havdalah service in just a couple of minutes. Our goal since mid-May was pretty simple: to do everything we could virtually to remain a community. To begin to heal after our news about camp this summer with an awesome arrangement of Shabbat music by our 3 Israeli song leaders, Dedi, Matan, and Tal. And then to entertain you, teach some activities to help you become involved and even moved by our Camp Barney staff and alumni through all of our virtual events this summer. As much fun as we had being together virtually this summer, we totally knew it was not like life at Camp Barney when we're really together. But still, we hope it was a good thing for you that we created as many moments as possible for all of us this summer. So now, get comfortable, have some fun, and even sing with us for our final Camp Barney Havdalah service this summer.
Thank you, Jim, and hello, Camp Barney. My name is Michelle Krebs, and I was at camp from 1989 to 2004. We're so glad to be with all of you tonight. We know it has been a difficult summer for all of the campers and staff who were supposed to be at camp this year. As alumni, our hearts go out to all of you. Even though we can't bring you to camp, we hope that we can bring a little bit of camp to you.
Hey everyone, my name is Adam Cohen, and I was at camp from 1995 to 2006. And I'm joined by 2 future campers, Alyssa and Joey.
Hi.
Tonight, as a community, we share Havdalah together. The word Havdalah means separation. The ceremony marks separation between Shabbat and the rest of the week, but it also symbolizes the separation between something sacred and special and something ordinary. Tonight was supposed to be the last Havdalah of camp. And yet, instead of being at the Chippy, here we are in front of our computers. So we're thinking a lot about the separation between summer and the school year, between this weird, unusual, and in some ways painful summer, and the many wonderful Camp Barney summers to come in the future.
In a minute, you will hear Matt Waldman, who will lead us in the Havdalah blessings and songs that you know from camp. You'll also hear from some fellow campers and staff about what camp means to them. And finally, we will all join our Israeli song leaders in this summer's final singing of our summer place. As we listen to the songs and watch the sunset over Lake Wendy, we hope you'll put your arms around someone, sing at the top of your lungs, and feel that Barney Medin spirit deep in your heart and your soul. Thank you again for joining us, and enjoy Havdalah.
All right, hi everyone. So we're gonna sing the 4 Havdalah blessings. So I wish I could hear you all singing with me, but Zoom will have to do. So here we go. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen lai la 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 lai lai la 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 lai lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim lai la 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 lai lai la 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 lai lai la 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 lai lai
Camp means to me making great friends and trying new things. Camp Barney means to me having great experiences and making lifelong memories.
My 10 summers at Camp Barney Meadows gave me incredible experiences, a stronger Jewish identity, a love of nature, and lifelong friendships. I couldn't be happier that my summer place is now our summer place.
Watching the wrong screen. Sorry, everyone. All right, please join me in Eliyahu Hanavi. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagilati, Bimhera.
Hi, Camp Barney. Barney is so meaningful to the Pearlstein family, and as an ex-camper and staff, it makes me so happy that my kids go there. It's one of the most special places on earth to me.
Camp means so much to me as it's just a place to be with your friends and make memories for the summer. It's really our summer place.
Camp means to me like a place I can be away from Atlanta with my friends, and I miss being there today.
Okay. Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov.
Hi, I'm Haley.
Hi, I'm Jake.
To me, camp is a place where we value being kind to others and kind to ourselves, which creates such an amazing community that I love and cherish and look forward to going to every summer.
To me, camp means I get to make so many memories over the summer and lifelong friends that I'll have forever to always be able to count on.
All right. So hope everybody sings this one nice and loud wherever you are. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. A twisted candle brightens our hearts as together we watch the Sabbath depart. We smell the spices and taste the wine, and the stars in the sky begin to shine. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. Shabbat has come to an end. Shavua Tov are the words we speak to say that you have a happy week. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. Shavua Tov, y'all. Thanks, guys.
It was great to be with all of you tonight. At Camp Barney, before we sing Our Summer Place on the final night of camp, we express our gratitude and our thanks. So I want to do that now. I want to thank parents who trust and support us for creating a safe, meaningful, and very fun experience for your kids every summer. And I want to thank Michelle Krebs and Adam Cohen and a whole lot of alumni for all of their contributions and partnering with us on tonight's Havdalah service. Thanks to our Camp Barney staff who care deeply about every camper, even this summer, and also count the days until they're back at camp for our next summer together. And finally, I want to thank all of our campers, first-time and many-time campers who come from Georgia, from 25 states across the country, and even 6 other countries. I want to say very simply and genuinely, Camp Barney is so good for our heart and our soul. We hope every summer at Camp Barney, you feel more connected to our global Jewish community, to your friends, and to camp. We also hope you feel accomplished and happy, included, and loved. We'll stay in touch with you over the next several months. Hopefully we'll see you soon, and we look forward to our being together for an amazing summer at Camp Barney in 2021. We really love you guys. We wish you a great new week, and we wish you a healthy and a very sweet new year. Good night.
The best song in the world, and it's about the best place in the world, which we miss a lot. And let's sing it together. You know what it is.
Yes.
Ready?
Let's do it.
As the light of each summer's day reaches its end, I'll sit by the fire with all my a million tomorrows will never erase the fun and the joy, the beauty of our summer place, our summer place, our summer place, our summer place. My memories of camp will stay with me always. The green of the pine trees, the blue of the sky. And when I do leave here, it will be but briefly. And when I am gone, I will sigh. Oh, as the light of each summer's day reaches its end, I'll sit by the fire with all my a million tomorrows will never erase the fun and the joy, the beauty of our summer place, our summer place, our summer place, our summer place. The lakes and the Sabbath will always remain symbols of good times for you and for me and for that it's you that we cherish, and here we all long to be. Oh, as the light of each summer's day reaches its end, I'll sit by the fire with all my a million tomorrows will never erase the fun and the joy, the beauty of our summer place, our summer place, our our summer place, our summer place. Our summer place. Bye guys, thank you for singing with us. Bye. Bye.